Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Last Door. So yeah, I was actually right that I was basically correct in what I was supposed to do, but indeed I just, you know, didn't really figure out how to do it. And it actually had to do with the feather. Apparently I have to use the score to get the feather. Oh, okay. If I blow through the paper roll, maybe I could manage to make the feather fly. Okay, yeah, I didn't think of that. And then you're supposed to use the feather on the resin to fix the mask. And after that, I didn't read the walkthrough, but I assume that means I have to go back to the mannequin, put the mask on there, and then I assume the musician will give me something. Maybe a way to actually get in here, or maybe like I don't know, a new song or something that I should play on the piano, and then the piano gets me something. I don't know. Okay, that's stuck the pieces together with the resin. This face reminds me of a girl from one of the paintings. And I was kind of worried that, you know, this would be the like the only thing I had to do before the chapter was finished. Although, of course, there was still that thing in the sewer that I probably have to do something with. So it didn't really make sense. But no, I did quickly scroll through everything, and this whole thing was about the the halfway point. So let's put the fixed mask there. Daphne, you're back. Are you a figment of my melancholic mind? Are you the ghost of my dying music? No, it doesn't matter, because you are with me again, and now I know exactly how to compose my masterpiece. Please take my violin. Now that I have completed my work, I no longer have a use for it. It needs to be with her. Go to the mausoleum and place the violin where her heart lies. The angel of my music will guide you. Here, take the key to the mausoleum, my friend. Okay, goodbye. Wait, what? Yeah, what is the simurg? This is what the crows are searching for. It is what you search for too. Okay. That still doesn't tell me what a simurg is. Hold up. Okay. And I can finally get out of here and, you know, walk a little bit faster. Okay. Here lies an angel, a great pity must be felt for those who did not hear her. Pity for those not blessed by her naive grace, not shaken by her heavenly voice, trembling their souls into divine ascendance. Here lies Daphne, God rest her soul. Should we put it there? I was asked to leave the violin close to Daphne's heart, but she isn't here anymore. Sarcophagus broken. Where on earth is the coffin? Who could have done this? Trail of soil leads from the sarcophagus to the hole. Was the coffin transported through here? I don't know, but let's find out. I can't see anything through these dirty window panes. Well, let's go in. Or not. Hello? Maybe I can see something if I look into the keyhole. is the bird's eye. Even though I was expecting that, it kind of startled me. Just a little bit. With the help of a river, the Naiad Daphne hid from the sun in the shadowy mist. She changed her skin for strong bark, so her heart was forever concealed. Oh! Her dance frozen in the rustle of 1,000 leaves. So I think I have to put the violin into the tree in the sewer. Myths and legends this time, Norse tales, Greek, ancient Sumerian, others that I don't recognize. Some of these scripts I've never seen. I should at some point find a good book on mythology. Preferably something that's not super familiar like Greek mythology, but even that would be acceptable. Because those stories and things like that are actually quite fun. But I suspect that there are some pretty good books also from other cultures that you generally, at least in the West, don't think about. Beg your pardon, sir, if I have startled you. What are you doing here in the dark? Why, I'm reading these marvelous books. In the dark? But how can you see the words without any light? That is the only way to see them, really. That is, if you want to see the words on the other side of the page. The words from shadows. Shadow always hides from the light, so they can only be read in darkness. Are you the owner of this bookshop? Oh, goodness no. The bookshop doesn't belong to anyone. Not since I found it here. I'm just a guest, an explorer of these ancient tomes. Have you seen a man pass this way? He's red-haired, tall, and wears a cape. Oh yes, I know of whom you speak. I see him here from time to time, perusing the books. He would pick one off the shelf, glance at it, and then put it back. He and I never spoke, though. Why do you ask? Yeah, I guess that he's calling me, guiding me somehow. That may be so. We each have our own white rabbit to lead us through the lost places. Can you tell me which books this man perused? Let me think. Ah, yes, I recall him looking at Unexplored Places of the Empire. An excellent tome, very revealing and very rare. This bookshop is very fortunate to have a copy in its collection. I highly doubt that it's really interesting. Because is it like a book that says, okay, that place is not explored and that is not explored? Or is it going to describe the unexplored places, meaning that the places, have been explored? I'm not sure where it is now, but I'm sure it can't be far. Okay, well, pardon the interruption, sir. I will leave you to your reading. That man is evil. Did I come from this direction, or? Yes. Wait, what was that on the floor? Okay, nothing. Also, one thing I should definitely pick up at some point is a good translation of 1001 Arabian Nights. Apparently there's one really good, or at least according to my one of my teachers, there's a really good Dutch translation of them, but there was only one edition of them. So I keep checking with the publisher to see if there's another print, another edition, but oh, let's take the book. But yeah, I can't find that book, so I should probably see if I can find like a good English translation. Because from what I've like read of the of the book, it's quite interesting. Also, you know, kind of weird, but I guess that's what you get with, you know, what are essentially fairy tales. Places of the Eternal Fog. Ah, that sounds like this place where we are now. Also known as Zaila, it is a unique bay in the east of Balashwar, near the jungles of Bengala. It is surrounded by tall snow-capped mountains, usually covered in mist. The waters of the bay are very dangerous and rarely visited. Okay, so it has something to do with the mist. What is this? The stairs. Okay, let's not take that for now. Yeah, and I'm going to assume that the singing is coming from the tree. And the singing is like that girl. On the ground lies a book entitled The Songs of Zaila. The page to which it was open has been torn out, but the remaining fragment identifies a song titled The Search for Simorg. Okay, so the one guy was talking to me about that. See something caught in the branches. It appears to be a page torn from the book below. But I can't reach it. The remains of a coffin. Yeah, so as I suspected, the body got turned into this tree. And I'm going to assume that I can actually reach that thing, that page, if I can actually get this tree to grow again. I wonder what's down here. Surprisingly lush vegetation covers the place. Don't recognize the species these plants belong to. Well, that's alright. I also don't recognize all the plants I find. Ah, so that opened that door. Okay. Now let's place the violin there. The violin has disappeared amongst the roots, as if swallowed up. The trunk seems to be expanding. Noise came from above, so I assume I can now reach that last page. The tree has grown. Some of the branches have crashed through the window and into the street. I guess also okay, so yeah. I assume the page is now outside. Do you have anything new to say? Nope. But I'm going to assume that that page somehow will lead to me solving the whole problem with the fog. Or maybe not. Where does this go? Okay, it goes to the front of the sewers. Uh, hmm. Yeah, at the moment I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. I mean, this is not the right... not the right note. So... Hmm. So there's nothing here, so I need to go... Let's go back to the bookshop. Is there something like... down here? I highly doubt it. So yeah, basically I have to find the front of this... I have to find the front of this, this shop. Well, I guess it will be easy enough to notice because suddenly it will have trees coming through it. Now I think about it, it also, there's sunlight coming in. And this doesn't exactly look like the most sunny of places. Let's go here and then maybe like there? No, maybe in here? The paper sheet captured in the branches is now within my reach. On the page is a strange poem. First into the wind they sought for the kings, but lost were the birds. They wept in suffering and flew to the sea, compelled by a need. They found were silence, their quest was complete. Hi. Okay, he's going into the fog. Now... this might be some clues as to the sounds, because I do remember hearing like different sounds at different places. So let's try it. So first into the wind. So I assume I need to find a place where, you know, you hear wind. I assume that was a wind. Lost were the birds, they wept in suffering. So I assume that means we have to either go for birds or weeping. Followed by sea. Oh, no! Damn it. Let's try that again. Maybe I should go this way. Okay, that worked. Flew to the sea. And then they found their silence. Their quest was complete. Ooh, creepy. Something. I assume I can just continue to the right. Because apparently my quest is complete. Oh, I will find whatever it is I was looking for. Your ticket, please. Oh. Here. Thank you. Please come in. Oh, those are the witnesses. Now the big question is this the end? Because, you know, it looked like I was like halfway through, but it was one of those kind of walkthroughs that's like, yeah, it had like a bunch of like screenshots in it, and also like, do this, click on that, and you know, everyone, you know, sentence, enter, things like that. So I may have done a lot already. Because it really sounds like this is the end. You know, and something is going to happen in here, and then next time I'll figure all of it out. Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you would find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were there. You were part of the group. Which group? You don't remember my name, do you? I'm Alexander. What is all this about? What do you want from me? From you? Nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here searching for answers. It is the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons. Do you remember yours? True science. No, that was our friend Anthony's reason. His stubborn determination to discover the unknown was infectious. We followed him blindly, so confident were we in his determination, and there was no turning back. True philosophy, I guess. Indeed, because true religion was probably for like the old guy. Indeed, it was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together. No one waits for us out there, dear Jeremiah. There's no one who will care for us when our hour comes. We had been alone until now. How did I end up in London after being buried in a boarding school? The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again, but we are not the only ones who take shelter beneath his wings. His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning? I only want to wake from this nightmare. This is no nightmare. It is a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtain. Now we've crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome. What? This belongs to you. Ah, cool, I get my own mask. Dearest Herr Dr. Wakefield, if you are reading this, then you have followed my instructions to arrive at the agreed upon address. Good. I apologize that I could not accompany you immediately. My own investigations have demanded a certain unanticipated degree of attention. I've determined that your patient, Devitt, is in serious trouble. I will contact you with more information post-haste. In the meantime, discretion is of the utmost importance. Your friend, Johann Kaufmann. The adventure continues in episode 4. Alright, well, that was episode 4. So, or episode 3 next time. We'll start episode 4. It's going to be the final episode, or chapter, or whatever you want to call it. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak